Cigar City Brewing, we were founded as a company back in 2007 by Joey Redner. Joey's a fifth-generation Floridian. He's lived his entire life in Tampa, and he wanted to help tell the story of the history, cuisine, and culture of Tampa, Florida to the world through beer. Joey hired our brewmaster, Wayne Wombles, in 2008, and on January 30th, 2009, those two guys brewed the very first batch of Cigar City beer right here on Spruce Street in Tampa, Florida. Back in 2009, we brewed just over 1,000 barrels of beer. Fast forward to 2019, we've produced over 143,000 barrels of Cigar City beer. From two guys brewing beer in an unconditioned warehouse in Tampa, we now have over 65 full-time employees packaging our beer, brewing our beer, selling our beer, and marketing our beer. The brewing process here in Tampa is done completely manually. There's no automation, no computers anywhere here in our brew house. Our brewers control the beer making process from start to finish completely by hand, hecho a mano. Thanks for checking out our brewery. Cheers. Hey, Neil Callahan, brand manager with Cigar City Brewing here, and I am standing next to 7,440 gallons of Margarita Gose. This is a year-round German-style sour ale. It's brewed with orange, lime, and salt. Obviously inspired by margarita. So what I love about this beer is that the acidity isn't front and center. It's more of kind of a tartness that sits in the background and really allows the lime and the orange to shine through. But moderate alcohol, 4.2%, very effervescent, very easy drinking. Tastes just like a dang margarita. Cheers. Hey, Neil Callahan, brand manager with Cigar City Brewing here. Today we're tasting through Maduro English Brown Ale. This is a very sentimental beer for us. It's the very first beer that Cigar City Brewing ever made all the way back in 2009. Still one of my favorites that we make. Full-bodied, complex Northern English Brown Ale. It's brewed with a little bit of oats to give it some roundness and give it some body, but ton of chocolate quality, a little bit of toffee, a little bit of molasses as well. This is a beer for the amount of complexity that's got going on. Still very moderate alcohol and finishes very dry. It doesn't sit heavy on the palate. Full-bodied, chocolatey, nice and sessionable. Cheers.
Now another one bites the dust. Oh, why can I not conquer love? Yeah, my thought that we were one. Wanted to fight this war without weapons. It don't want it bad. But there were so many red flags. Now another one bites the dust. Yeah, let's be clear, I trust no one. Break me. I'm still fighting for this. I've got thick skin and an elastic car. Your bullet might be too sharp. I'm like a rubber band until you put to work. Yeah, I may snap when I'm close. You won't see me fall. Well, I will say it through the night. Yeah, let's be clear, I close my eyes. And I wanted to survive. I walked too far to save my life. Yeah, I want my life, I want it so bad. I'm doing everything I can. Now another one bites the dust. Yeah, let's be clear, I trust no one. You will see me fall apart. I've got an elastic hold. I've got thick skin and an elastic hold. But it might be too sharp. and I miss that. Step when I'm me for I've got an elastic heart. I've got an elastic heart. I've got an elastic heart.
Hi, I'm Jonas, and today we're tasting the brewery Horchata. This is inspired by the horchata beverage of rice milk with cinnamon and vanilla added to it. And how we make this beer is we brew a nice blonde ale recipe, add a little bit of rice to the grist and let it ferment out. After fermentation, we put it on cinnamon, vanilla beans, and lactose, which is milk sugar. And the reason we use that is that lactose is not fermentable by ale yeast. And so it's going to leave a little bit of residual sweetness in the beer and give that nice creamy mouthfeel that you're going to expect out of horchata. And the aroma and the flavor just, really, you get that cinnamon and the vanilla character very strong, paired with that nice toasted malt and that sweetness from the lactose. It's just, to me, it is the beer equivalent of horchata. It's delicious. In terms of pairing this beer, you're going to want to stick with that Latin American theme, maybe some nice street tacos, something very simple. So, cheers.
It all starts with Agave. Tanteo's distillery in Juanacatlan is a cooperative of 85 agave farmers, allowing many small farms from the Cienega region of Jalisco to share resources and make our great tequilas. Agaves are grown in this fertile, biodiverse soil over 7 years to reach peak maturity before harvesting. When the agaves are suitably ripe and have achieved optimal sugar content, our teams of jimadores handpick each one using a special blade called a coa to cut the many leaves of the agave. Upon arrival at the distillery, the hearts of the agave plant are cooked with steam in traditional brick ovens called hornos. We add wild and proper yeast to the sweet agave juice extracted from the cooked agave to start the fermentation process. The resulting fermented liquid called mosto is twice distilled to produce a best-in-class blanco tequila. For Tanteo Jalapeño, Chipotle, and Habanero, we don't stop there. Locally sourced peppers are vine-ripened before being sorted and chopped by hand. Aged peppers with pith and seeds are infused in blanco tequila to create a macerate that is extra spicy and rich in flavor. Younger peppers are halved and de-seeded to produce a macerate with fresh pepper aromas and more mild heat. Macerates are filtered using a multi-step filtration process before resting in tanks to await blending. With our macerates prepared, we begin the blending process. Tanteo mixes macerates of different ages and intensities to create a uniform blend that is greater than the sum of its parts. The complex aromas of peppers marry perfectly with the fruitiness and herbaceous flavor of agave to make the perfect blend. The same handmade and artisanal leathers to create the Tanteo's liquid is applied to our packaging. By hand, bottles are individually numbered and wax seals are pressed. Each bottle is individually monitored to make sure that it is ready for consumption. We sweat the details so you can be confident that you are using the best tequila for your cocktails.
Good evening, everyone. Tonight we're going to be tasting the Tanteo Tequila with infused jalapenos. I haven't tasted it personally yet, but I'm definitely looking forward to tasting it. I'm assuming it's probably going to be a little spicy. You can definitely smell the jalapeno notes on it. Alright, cheers everyone. Let's see what this tastes like. Wow. It tastes amazing. Obviously 100% agave tequila with very, very small hints of spice. I thought it was going to be a lot more spicy than it was. I love it. Maybe I'll do another one. Yeah, it's good tequila. Cheers, everyone.
Hey, my name is Andy Coughlin.
Chacarron, 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 chacarron.
Hypothermia is probably the #1 killer in the world. I'm worried about like my hips, you know?
Hi, I'm Rob Kelly.
My name is David Hatfield.
My name is Jordan Gardenhire, and I'm the brewmaster.
The Baja Brewing Company was born back in Boulder, Colorado by Charlie, Jordan, Dave, and myself. We're very proud to be the first American microbrewery ever allowed in the history of Mexico, and the very first brewery, period, in the history of the state of Baja California, sir.
We have 3 locations. The first one is in San Jose del Cabo, which is where the brewery is, and it's our original brew pub. Our second location is on the rooftop of Cabo Villas Resort, and our newest location is right here in the marina in Cabo San Lucas. The brewery in San Jose is a real locals hangout. We have live music 3 nights a week, and a lot of great food and a great vibe. Our Cabo Villas location is unique in that it is the best view in all of Los Cabos. It overlooks the marina and is right on the beach. Our marina location is a real sports bar. It's right downtown Cabo San Lucas, overlooking all the yachts, and a great place to have a drink in the afternoon.
You're gonna have to find out which one you like better. We normally have about 7 to 8 beers on tap at all times.
Which beers do we offer? We have the Baja Blonde,
Pale ales,
Oatmeal Stout, the Redhead Red,
Raspberry,
Peyote Pale Ale,
Scorpion Negro,
our seasonal can be an oatmeal stout, mango wheat, Charlie Brown,
Belgium Wit, Belgium Double.
The beer that I drink the most here at the brewery has got to be our Baja Red, or Pele Roja Red if you speak Spanish, which means redhead red. Since our brewmaster is a redhead, it's only fitting.
What's my favorite beer? I love the Redhead Red. I don't know why. What is the German purity law? The German purity law is the oldest standing food control law in the world, and it's about beer. And basically it says you can only use 4 ingredients when you make beer. How is beer made? There's barley, hops, water, and yeast.
We start by milling the barley, which gets sent up through the roof into the grist case.
We extract all the sugars from the barley.
Then we separate the liquid, which is called the wort.
Once that's done, we'll transfer this liquid we call wort over here to the kettle. We boil this sugar water, we add the hops, we chill it, we transfer it to the fermenters, we add the yeast eats the sugars and creates the alcohol. Then we transfer it to some holding tanks. From there we fill kegs, we fill bottles, we fill our stomachs.
The first time your beer touches oxygen or sun damage is in your glass.
We have a lot of plans here at the Baja Brewing Company. In 5 or 10 years, the Mexican industry for craft beer is going to be huge. It's going to be like in the United States, and we want to be a part of that. We've been growing pretty quickly. Our beer is available in over 100 places around Los Cabos and in the United States, Canada, as well as a few other countries around the world. We've been very fortunate to be picked up by a couple national wholesalers here in Mexico, as well as a couple national restaurant chains. How's the Baja Brewing Company different? We're really a brew pub, and our food is a brew pub food, and obviously we have beer. We're the only place like this in all of Los Cabos and the whole state for that matter. Cheers to beer.
Greetings everyone from Rockstar Beer Festival. Today we are drinking from Baja Brewing Company a Blonde Ale. Let's give it a shot, brother. That's actually pretty good. You know what? Fuck Corona. Fuck Bud Light. If you want a real beer made from real Tijuanans, drink the Blonde Ale from Baja Brewing Company, brother.
Hey, what up? Robbie here, aka B3K of Vocab Company. Hope you're enjoying your beers today at the virtual beer fest. Big nod goes to Baja Brewing Blonde. And enjoy this video by us called Like That of Vocab Company. Peace.
So great, you know she made me see the brighter side of falling on my face. I made mistakes, take a lot of patience to keep on trying when you're spiraling, and the entire world's conspiring to dire straits. They wanna take on me, but I got a calm squad just to shake that tree. Got a God complex just to make them me. Got a strong reflex when you jerk my knee, cause she flirt like me. That lady siren of the seas, bittersweet, sensory, lady luck. That lady stuck. She crazy for past crazy gaze and dreaming at the night sky. Kinda vibe when the heels struck the black top. Backdrop, that's the A58. We off that San Andre where the big boys play. Lady Luck sitting here about to shake them plates.
So shake that rhythm, girl. I'm trying to make you twirl. I got your picture in my locker block. I like it when she like that. About to rock. I never bite that. I like it when she fight like that. So shake that rhythm, girl. I'm trying to make you twirl. I got your picture in my locker block. I like it when she like that. About to rock it. I never fight back. I like it when she fight like that. Yeah, I kinda like my freedoms from people of different seasons. So we pick apart the pieces and pack them with new ideas. Yep. Coliseums, I'm dreaming that we can see them, play them, rock them, sock them, knock them, and leave them with carpet diem. Hard to beat me, believe me, I'm being nice, homie. I made mistakes, but avoiding the same twice, brody. High minds in the back of that tour bus, cool with us, cruising up, infusing the future funk. Yeah, devastate, confusion is just a plus, leaving bodies all over the dance floor. Good luck. Hyper speed now, deliver, gotta get you what you need. Set up, but I'm looking for the better you need. Hop to the beat, set it off for the week, tell us all new heat. Got a rolling freak in the back, beat this y'all like freaking y'all can't speak, but y'all so chic, and I'm all like, let me get it, let me hit it. You feel that beat, get beautiful sometimes. The sun shines brighter like booty on baseline. Beat, get booty, beat, get booty on booty, get booty on baseline. Booty baseline. Shake that rhythm, girl. I'm trying to make you twirl. I got your picture in my locker block. I like it when she like that. About to rock. I never mind that. I like it when she fight like that. Shake that rhythm, girl. I'm trying to make you twirl. I got your picture in my locker block. I like it when she like that. About to rock your world. I never fight that. I like it when she fight like that. About to rock your world. Like that. I never bite back. I like it when she fight like that. Like that. I never fight back. I like it when she like that.
I think it's important we continue to challenge ourselves. You don't want to lay on your deathbed and wonder, what if?
People that are new to Founders, this is all they know is this, this
Right.
beautiful facility, but they don't know the 12 years of
12
struggles. And I remember you and I talking, saying, we have to differentiate ourselves. And if we're going to go down, we may as well brew beer we want to drink, which led to creating beers like Dirty Bastard. That was the first one out of the gate. And then the immediate success of Dirty Bastard allowed us to be a little reckless, and being reckless was the thing that allowed us freedom.
Certainly was a huge what if to start a brewery, but I think the real what if started at that point when we realized that it was better to carve out your own path, chase after your own dreams, because you differentiated yourself, I think, in a way. And that's when we first realized that people were falling in love with what we were doing. We had brands like All Day and Solid Gold even way back. And of course, Solid Gold at the time was an ale, and it was to satisfy those really looking for a lighter beer. But All Day, I can remember the conversation of, can we make a founder style beer, full flavored, but under 5% or lower ABV? And again, we looked inward, and outward from that came one of America's greatest beers.
Barrel aging was just kind of a weird idea. Like, it's novel. I think it was one of those no harm, no foul. Our sales were shit, so I was like, we may as well just try it. Yeah. And I remember after the beer aged for, a month, and then just trying it, we're like, whoa, we might have something here.
We stumbled across something there.
This new generation, craft is all they will ever know. And so from when we started the brewery, when there were just literally, I think, about 300 breweries, and now there's 8,000. So the access to great beer is huge. That's why I think Solid Gold's the right beer at the right time, because no one's challenging some of those heritage brands that have been out there for years and years. And I think we're the brewery to take it to the next level and start looking at a whole new audience.
As we look to the future and how to bust through the ceiling and build America's next greatest brewery, it's just that. We are going to have to double down, put a lot of resources into building brands.
Look at our brand, look at the folks that we've got working for us, look at the trajectory, and then go, what if Founders had its name next to Anheuser-Busch and Coors and Miller and Pabst, some of these just great iconic brands. Like, who's out there to stop us?
To build America's next greatest brewery, enormous challenge. But it just puts a huge smile on my face, because I think that is going to be one hell of an adventure.
Introducing Agave Premium Hard Seltzer from Founders Brewing Company. An impeccably crafted hard seltzer. Brewed with organic blue agave nectar, real fruit juice, natural cane sugar, and sea salt. Creating a bright and bold tasting hard seltzer with an alluring aroma, coming in at only 110 calories. Rise above your expectations and reach for real. Agave Premium Hard Seltzer.
Oh, hey everybody, Marklyn here from Founders Brewing Company. Super excited to share with you today and introduce you to Agave Premium Hard Seltzer. Now there's a lot that goes into this easy drinking, full flavored premium beverage. So why not grab a friend who loves seltzers too, and let's get started. At 4.5% alcohol, our Agave Premium Hard Seltzer line is perfect for those who are counting calories. Also gluten-free, it rounds out at just 110 calories. Our seltzer has 4 grams of sugar and 6 grams of carbs, making it a sessionable seltzer that can be enjoyed all day long. Remind you of anything? We don't mess around with artificial friends or ingredients. Founders Brewing Company is a name synonymous with quality in our beer and craft, and the Agave Premium Hard Seltzers carry that same torch. The natural cane sugar and agave nectar are used to ferment the alcohol, providing a clean canvas for the natural fruit juice and sea salt to combine, providing a pleasant mouthfeel with no lingering aftertaste. We mean it when we say premium. Once our seltzer is poured from the can, you can see the quality ingredients showcased in the brightness. Notice that the lime has a touch of green, a fresh citrus aroma, and a flavor that makes you wonder, will a 15-pack be enough? You can plan to share with friends or be stingy. You deserve it. The craft in brewing our Mas Agave Premium Hard Seltzer Lime carries over to our entire line of flavors. Once you've tried the lime, you can look forward to enjoying strawberry and grapefruit as well. Focus on brewing a clean drinking, full-flavored, refreshing hard seltzer. Founders brewed Mas Agave Premium Hard Seltzer with the real ingredients that will keep you reaching for more.
Hola, I'm Chris Ketchum, the Senior Manager of Brewing and Innovation at Liberty Station, here to talk to you guys about Buena Vesa. Buena Vesa got started here at Liberty Station. Ben Sheehan, one of our brewers in Escondido, came down to help us out during one of our busier times of the year. And he had this really awesome idea to do a Mexican lager, and I was 100% on board with it. And then he was like, I want to throw sea salt and lime in there though too, so it's more of a Baja tradition. And I was like, why you gotta ruin a really good beer? Let's just make a really good beer, and then we could talk about it. And then we made a really awesome beer, and then we added the sea salt and lime to it, and holy shit, it was amazing. And I don't think I've ever had a beer quite like this from Stone before, and it's probably one of my favorites nowadays. First thing you notice straight off, it's this beautiful, clear beer. And on the aroma, the lime just bursts through with that little hint of salt to kind of emphasize that fresh lime character in this. You do get a little hint of like corn in there. And flavor-wise, it's just ridiculously refreshing. The lime just kind of washes through that little bit of salt, that little salinity on the end of the palate. Wonderful thing about this Buena Vesa is that we actually took what we love about making craft beer, and we, when you sometimes have these high-end industrial or imported Mexican lagers, they are just bland. There's no flavor there. So people purposely will add salt and lime to it to make it more drinkable. Ben designed a wonderful recipe and still threw the sea salt and lime in there, and it didn't need it. It was great by itself, but there's nothing I've had similar to this beer. Can't wait for you guys to try your own can of Buena Vesa or bottle of Buena Vesa or anything, but this artwork is sick. And this beer goes amazingly well with tacos and burritos and anything Mexican food related. I hope you enjoy. Cheers.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Johnny. This is my brother William. We're both very big craft beer enthusiasts. I have been working with Rockstar Beer since 2011 and really hope that you guys are enjoying the show. Tonight, we're going to be sampling a beer from Revision Brewing Company based out of Sparks, Nevada. This is a West Coast IPA, but it's not a hazy IPA. And my brother and I have loved IPAs forever. It's definitely our favorite type of beer. So we're going to open this up and just kind of get some notes. This is the first I'm actually trying this beer, so I'm definitely interested.
Yeah, definitely like a citrus note, maybe like a blood orange or a tangerine.
I get the lychee taste, and it also it's dank as fuck.
Yeah, it's pretty dank.
It's a dank ass beer.
That's good. It's really good.
Perfect for after work, coming home. As you can see, it's clear.
That's pretty clear.
Yeah, so Revision started in 2016, as I said before, in Sparks. And it was a bunch of people, obviously have a passion for beer. And just like any other craft brewing company that is good, there are people that have been brewing for a long time, and they realize they need to go out on their own and do their own thing. And a couple people got together and they decided that they wanted to make beers that were different than other beers and actually have a passion for the craft. And it's really not about making money when it comes to beer, it's about the passion that you have for it. Okay, the term IPA is India Pale Ale, and it comes way back in the day when the British were colonizing the world and they needed a beer that would last from Great Britain to India. And they realized that if you put a bunch of hops and hop loaded the beer, that hops are a natural preservative, and it would last from Great Britain to India without being spoiled. So West Coast IPAs are a little different, very different actually, from British IPAs. And the idea of a West Coast IPA is a very hop-forward, a dank beer. A beer that, and hops, obviously I said dank, is a very close relative to the marijuana plant. So that's why when you smell a beer, like this one, you just get those dank notes of like an earthy note.
I didn't know that. That's very interesting. Back to you guys. Have fun at the festival.
Hi guys, this is Yuri Mena. I'm a famous street artist, and the video clip is about Hero by Enrique Iglesias, played by me in Lucerne, Switzerland.
Would you dance if I asked you to dance? Would you run and never look back? Would you cry if you saw me crying? Would you save my soul tonight? Would you tremble if I touched your lips? Would you laugh? Please tell me this. Now would you die for the one you love? Hold me in your arms tonight. I can be your hero, baby. I can kiss away the pain. I will stand by you forever. Oh, you can take my breath away. Would you swear that you'll always be mine? Would you lie? Would you run away? Am I in too deep? Have I lost my mind? I don't care, you're here tonight. I can be your hero, baby. I can kiss away the pain. I will stand by you forever. Oh, you can take my breath away. Am I in too deep? Have I lost my mind? I don't care, you're here tonight. Oh, I can be your hero, baby. I can kiss away the pain. And I will stand by you forever. Oh, you can take my breath away. Oh, I can be your hero, baby. I can kiss away the pain. I will stand by you forever. Yes, you can take my breath away. Yes, you can take my breath away. I can be your hero.
Luck is a huge part of the story behind Suerte Tequila.
We were throwing around names, you know, and nothing really seemed right. And then we came across Suerte.
So roughly 10 years ago, Lance and I met, and we came up with this crazy idea that we were going to start a tequila brand someday.
We found that we had the same passion for tequila, and after several years of enjoying tequila and finding the next tequila out there, we were like, well, there's all these other companies out there, why can't we do it? I was born and raised in Mexico City, so every 2-3 months I would come down to Mexico, and I was given the business card of the wonderful Pedro Hernandez Barba. And he's like, hey, I have this tequila here, do you want to try it? It was one of the best tequilas I'd ever tried in my life. There was something truly unique and special about this tequila. And I was so excited about it that I remember telling Lawrence, hey, I think we have something now.
Lance met our master distiller, Pedro Hernandez Barba, in Jalisco, brought a bottle of tequila home to me and put it on my kitchen table. It was our current Blanco tequila, and it was the best Blanco that we had ever tasted.
And just his expression on his face when he tasted it, he didn't have to say the words. I just knew that this was what we had to do.
After getting more samples, we realized that not only was the Blanco the best that we had ever tasted, but the Reposado and the Añejo were also beautiful tequila. So we called Pedro and we emailed Pedro and we asked him would he be willing to work with us. And he said, yeah, of course.
Por una parte me siento muy feliz, satisfecho porque han sido bastante tiempo para lograr algo así, pero siempre con la filosofía de hacer un buen producto.
He is really the essence behind the brand. The amount of care and time and devotion he takes to producing one lot of tequila is really an art in itself. No place throughout the process of production will we cut any corners. The time that we take in cooking the agaves, pressing it instead of shredding it, and being double distilled, yet at a price point and a packaging that the modern consumer can identify with.
Introducing the Suerte Tequila brand to the public is an incredible experience.
We've entered 8 international competitions, and we've won awards for all 3 tequilas.
People immediately become ambassadors of our brand. The moment they taste our tequila, they want to tell people about it and how different it is, how easy to drink it is, how they felt better the next day.
The best gratification that I can have is when I can truly see that somebody enjoys the tequila, where they're just, this is really good, and it just is one of the best things in life.
We're changing people's minds about how they feel about tequila. We're this very small brand in a very big industry. It's really a bit of a David and Goliath story, where we're David and they're Goliath, and we're about to go take them on. The sky's the limit.
I hope you enjoy Suerte. Salud.
Hi, my name's Richard Lovelady. I'm the head brewer and one of the owners of Lovelady Brewing. We've been in downtown Henderson on Water Street for about 5 years now. The beer that's featured tonight is our Hatch Nights Golden Lager. It is actually our Golden Nights Mexican Lager, aged on fire-roasted hatch chilies from New Mexico. It's almost like drinking a liquid pepper in a glass with just a touch of heat, not too much. So great with your tacos, your tostadas, your Mexican food, and actually wonderful as a marinade as well. All right, so we built the brewery from the ground up here on Water Street in 2016. It was me and my three brothers, all pitched in and helped make it happen. Since then, we've grown pretty well here and watched Water Street develop into a destination. And we're extremely happy about that. Extremely happy about customers that continue to come here, and those customers like spicy beers, and so we always try to have at least one spicy beer on tap.
From these steps, it only makes sense to float away from such height, makes sense to fall. From these steps, it only makes sense to float away from such height, makes sense to fall. He be that fast flash cat backpack dragging bad astronomical, a floating particle on the crash course. Does what he asked for. begins an everlasting bass, and it still vibrates its taste in our tummy. Feel my wrist, count the BPMs, yummy. Well, that depends on your science teacher and your GPA. I'd rather be at recess in the BT. Matter of fact, you might as well count this as my final grade. Times it by infinity. From these steps, it only makes sense to float away. Float away from such height, makes sense to fall. Yeah. But I ain't fucking with it no more. No bounce waves like a sonar. Radar, slicing the light up your lasers. Attack it, beat us until it's cracked. It's magic, and mostly the kind that you find in hats. Get at it, and I'ma beat. Watch my sting, I got a lot of zing. Proper like a punk rocker. I came to hunt the queen spot on my globe trotter. And this is alma mater. You will never work harder. You better watch the throne, cause we coming for slaughter. And in the nights when we strike, oh Heavenly Father. But this is back to basics. We came to pack the basins, and it was all a dream, but I can almost taste it. From these steps, it only makes sense to float away. Float away from such height, makes sense to fall. From these steps, it only makes sense to float away. Float away from such height, makes sense to fall. To fall, to fall, to fall, to fall, to fall. Stop, never giving it up. Take tacos, the clock and it's Sunday. Wristwatches, I'm living it up. I'm all set, just waiting on the runway. Jetpack, better bring your head wrap. Check that, yeah, cause we're making heads crack. Lifestyle when we move like wind. I can't stop till we get our red eye. But I make do, you can see the plate move. Stand by the chase, watch your face when the bass move. Now watch yours, you can see it shake too. No mistakes with the leg when I take you. Cobra Kai all black on a bank road. All money, keep your hands up, thank you. Quick hurry, let me enter the safe. Grab the case, fill them up, let me off in the chase. Smash and grab when we enter the place. What a waste, but the taste was as good as a race. Matter of fact, matter reacts, putting heavy on my pedal, let the metal impact. Copy that, caught in the cracks, let the impact crash on my crap. Cause we got there, gotta make it last. All motors won't speak, go fast. This rap begins, the moon, we step inside and travel together. Would fall before we rise, and instead depends like a part of the plan, part of the man. Go with just a grain in the sand. Lands upon the road, controls it grows, collide. Lands itself into the mold until in time. Recognize its shape, just a part of the landscape. Get whispered in the dark when we can't see its face. The light escapes, cause no one could hold on to it forever. Tried to put it back, but it became a pebble. Came a rock to a mountain till explosion, got explosion at the sea. And a blank, the rise like it's been here. We've been here, we've been here, we've been here. Reconnected like we've been here, we've been here. Only make steps, 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 only make steps. From these steps, it only makes steps, only make steps, only make steps. The float away steps, only make steps. From such height, makes sense to fall.
Hey everybody, it's Sean O'Sullivan. I'm the brewmaster and co-founder of the 21st Amendment Brewery. We're located up here in the Bay Area in Northern California. And I'm here today to talk to you about El Sully. It's our Mexican-style lager. It's 4.8% alcohol. It's got a little bit of corn in the malt bill, which is going to make it easy drinking and refreshing. It's a beer that originated at our pub in San Francisco. We opened back in 2000 in the Soma district of San Francisco, just 2 blocks from where the Giants play baseball. Well, we wanted to make a beer that was refreshing and easy to drink and came up with El Sully. The name's fun. They call me Sully. Last name's O'Sullivan. So what's more fun than having an Irishman make a Mexican-style lager? This beer's actual roots were way back in the day when I was homebrewing in Southern California, enjoying my fair share of Mexican lagers. I used to live at the beach and would surf, and decided it would be fun to come up with something that's crisp, clean, and easy to drink. It's a beer that also won a couple of medals at the Great American Beer Festival. It won a gold and a bronze in the cream ale category. And it's the staff favorite. We like our IPAs, we like our fruit beers, but we love our El Sully. It's easy to drink, and well, I'm going to finish mine right now. Maybe you'll have one too. Cheers, everybody.